everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sophie and I post workout and stretching videos for figure skaters, but also for anyone who needs a good stretch or workout. So today's video is going to be a very quick, elegant arm workout. So this can be done by anyone. You don't need to be a figure skater, but this is very helpful if you are a figure skater because we're going to go through movements which we need on the ice, and this is just going to help you improve on those movements so it's not so weird when you do it on the ice or you feel so awkward or not coordinated. This video is going to help you to feel more comfortable with those movements. So we're going to get right into it. We are not going to do a warm-up of any kind, just a quick little thing for the shoulders and everything. So it's not going to be very time consuming. So let's just stand, or you can also sit and do this little workout. We're just going to roll our shoulders back, just getting used to moving our shoulders here. Going nice and smoothly through those shoulders. So we're not going very quick with this movement. And now going forward. Good. And as I do in a lot of my videos, we're going to work with our shoulders by making them go all the way up and then making them go all the way down. So you can feel this coordination of your shoulders. Just creating a connection between your brain and your body. And down. Feel this pressure here. Going up, not a pretty movement. And then going down, feeling like your neck is lengthening as well. And last one. Now hold it here. Just a quick moment holding this position. Feeling nice and tall in your body. And let's let it go. Now you're going to lift one shoulder up, then bring it down. Then the other, and down. So just again, coordinating our body with our movements. Or learning better coordination with these movements. Good. And we'll do two more. Last one, and release. Good. Now let's just go to the side with our head and other side, and just keep switching just so we get used to this movement of moving our head, because we are going to be following our movements with our head. And now let's just go down and up, down and up. And then just come back to center and let's begin. So first, we're just going to start off with a nice movement. I like to call it like the presenting arm. So you're like presenting something. That's what I call it on the ice. So I might say that a couple of times. I'm not going to use so many balletic words here. So just stay with me. Stick with me. We're going to start off with just one arm. So we're kind of rounding out that arm, bringing it forward and then out to the side. And then we're just releasing. So first the palm of our hand is facing a little bit upwards, but then we bring it down. And let's take this moment to kind of follow the movement with our head, looking towards our hand, and then bringing our head down. Again, looking towards your movement and down. Just making sure that your neck is nice and long when you look at your movements as well. You don't want to be very nice and short here, yeah? So every time lengthening. And let's do two more. Then we're going to add on to this. Good. Now we're going to take both of our arms and do the same movement. And down. And then let's come back again to that one arm. And down. Again, other side. And down. And let's take both arms forward, present here. You'll see these arm movements a lot of times in crossovers. Just adds a little bit of a flair to the crossover instead of having just stiff and stretched arms. And again, 2 arms and down. I'm sorry if you can hear my shoulders cracking. I hope you can't. But yeah, it's my first movement of the day, so I'm a little rusty. Good, we'll do 4 more sets of these. And don't worry if it's not going well with following your movement. You can always just look straight ahead, but think about that nice long neck position, shoulders down, okay? You don't want to lift your shoulders when you lift your arms at any point. Good. 2 more sets after this one. And just a little bit reach, down, and reach, down. And now both arms, and down. And last one. And 2. And down. Good. Now we're going to take this rounded position all the way up above our head to like a 5th position, then open, and then flip your hand and a little bit of a wave down. So nice little 1 arm port de bras. And down. Again, don't lift your shoulders as we lift the arm up. Try to keep your shoulders down. Takes a lot of practice to learn that, so don't worry if it doesn't go right away. Almost nothing in life does. You have these lucky moments where it just happens right away, but that's almost like 0.000 point blah 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 % happening. So just give yourself a little grace. Don't judge yourself. Just have fun with this movement. Feel how nice it feels. And again, following the movement with your head. And now let's add a 2 arm position as well. So bringing your arms into 5th. Open, flip the palm, and a little bit of a wave down. Come back to that 1 arm. And same thing. Other side. And then let's do 2 arms again, going up. And down. And again, 1 arm. And down. Looking upwards. Looking slightly to the side. Then down. Looking upwards. Looking to the side. And then down. And again, 1 arm. Already halfway there now. And up. And now 2 arms. Just my cat doing a silly thing right now. Yeah, now you saw her a little bit. Good. 2 more sets. Keeping those shoulders down. And also thinking about our fingers here, I forgot to mention that at the beginning, but you always want to have your index finger slightly up, not too high. That would look a little bit strange, but always keeping that index finger tight to your middle finger and trying to keep your middle finger, ring finger, and pinky finger slightly together. So you don't want to have like claw hands. A lot of people tend to have that. All right, let's go to the next movement. We're just gonna keep our palm down, stretch the arm up, a little bit of a bend in that elbow, coming down. And up, and then down. Your other arm is not really doing much when the other arm is going. And again, let's follow our movement. Looking upwards, then down. Looking upwards, and down. Good, 2 more. Last one, and now we're coming to our last arm movement. We're gonna kind of combine the two. So one arm is gonna be up, one is gonna be down, and they're just gonna switch between that movement we just did. And you can look towards that arm that is down, or you can look upwards. So a little bit more options here. Or you can just look straight ahead, a little bit up with your chin, nice long neck. Good. Now bonus, we're gonna add a little bit of a side movement. So going towards that arm that is down and then switching. Trying to engage your abs here so we're not totally relaxed in our muscles, in our stomach muscles. And again, you can look upwards. That's kind of my favorite thing to do. Or you can look downwards if your neck is kind of killing you. And last one. And release. Great. Shake it out a little bit here. We'll take a quick little stretch for our arms. So bring your arm to the side. The other one goes under and bends. And then we're just going to pull with that bottom arm, bringing it to the side a little bit. Then release, and let's take it to the other side. Let it go. Now you're gonna grab your palms and your fingers together. You're gonna stretch your arms back and just hold this position for a moment, feeling your chest pushing out. And release. Alrighty guys, we are finished with this video. I really hope it helps you and I hope that you enjoyed it. So I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!